Yeah.
Oh man. Start over. So you just y'all already know.
Shout out to
All right. Now we gotta repeat
we
ourselves.
I'm
back.
cool with that. That's now you finna get to the meat and potatoes.
Right. So
Rewind.
wait.
There we go.
Oh
There we
man,
go.
we got live action.
I know you lied.
There we go. All right.
This is what I keep telling y'all. This is what I love about live. You can't
Bing,
make
bang,
this
boom.
stuff up.
That is true.
It's okay.
All
And we
right.
still good.
All right, so let's
Rewind.
Okay.
Welcome to another week above ground. It's your girl Rhea,
Hey, I'm G baby.
creator of health, the raw but real.
Yeah.
All right, we got Alicia and Vic here.
Again.
Y'all already know what's
Now, how did y'all meet?
Right.
No one heard the story.
Oh man, so again, as everybody know, well y'all don't know just yet,
Mhm.
Right.
but you know we'll get a little bit more off into it as we communicate. But I went away for a little vacation, meaning I was away, right? And during the time that I was away, I had access to the world by way of a communication device, and because of the dynamics of my situation, I was striving to create a platform by which I can communicate to the world, because I was in a situation which I should not have been legally, right?
Mhm.
Nevertheless, because I created this platform, I had access to people on social media. And so one day I received an inbox from a young lady who basically was just letting me know she was praying for me. She was like, you know, I heard about your story, brother. I'm praying for you. Just want you to know to stay strong. You know, you got people out here who support you and so on
You
and so
slid
forth.
in the DMs.
You know, I mean, yeah, you know, technically, but, you know, and it was no, it was just cool to hear though. Like seriously, like it was, and so I responded back in kind, of course. I'm like, I appreciate you, sister, and so on and so forth. And we just got the dialogue. And what was crazy is, as we begin to communicate more and more, I realized that she was someone who I had known or known of, you know, years prior when I was before I went on vacation, right? And you know, as we begin to dialogue and communicate more and more, it's like, oh damn, so that's, oh man, I didn't even. So then we begin to realize that we did know of one another, but never really had an actual contact. And you know, again, it was just it was a great conversation, and that conversation turned into interaction, and the rest is history. But it was crazy. It wasn't even forced or nothing. It was just building.
And that was for how, because you were away for a long time.
Sure.
There wasn't like a little bit of a minute.
So
guys.
I went away in 2000. I was 17th, 2000, September 18th, 2018. So I was away for about 18 and a half years.
So what drew you to him?
I mean, the conversation was good. Really can't even say why. It was just a natural. Even in there, doing all kind of things while he was on the inside. Well, we wrote 14 children's books.
Oh wow.
We got four or five published on Amazon. I would do book signings, and we were just a team.
Nice.
You know, we was able to manifest a lot of things.
Well,
I prayed, I fast, we prayed, we fast,
that's the key
all.
part right there.
So,
What you just said. I was gonna get into your religious background. So I know you both went to Savior's Day yesterday, correct? So religious wise, was that another part of the foundation, or did it not really matter?
Not necessarily. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. So because I had been away for so long, and I have no problem saying I was incarcerated, right? It's just what it was. I was incarcerated for so long, and during my time while I was incarcerated, I did a lot of studying. I did a lot of soul searching. I did a lot of research. I studied a lot of discipline, and so I mean, I studied everything from Catholicism to Buddhism to Judaism to Christianity, Islam. You know, I am very familiar with varying degrees in religion. I'm not necessarily a religious person. I'm more spiritual. I'm also more of a cultural person. So personally, I don't have a religion. I do represent a culture called the 5% Nation, or the Nation of Gods and Earths, right? Alicia, Christian. So let me say this: prior to me going to prison, I was raised Baptist. I was a junior deacon in the church, and you know, I was involved in the church.
Yeah, in the church.
You know what I mean?
The foundation was set.
Absolutely,
the
my foundation was
set.
always been set. So I was able to definitely communicate and relate to Alicia and her views that are relative with spirit from a religious perspective, spiritual, just as a person, we were able to dialogue, and that platform was never, challenged in any type of way because we both had our viewpoints and we respected them.
That's what I'm trying to learn. Alicia giving me so much hope. I be like, girl, I don't know. I'm like, oh, we can't deal with the ones on the outside.
Let me jump back into this because Alicia's going to be really, really modest with this. And even though she says, like, we wrote children's books and we did. I take nothing away from that. We did that, right? But at the same time, Alicia put a lot of work in with regards to helping me come home. Had it not been for Alicia, I would be.
That's what I was.
That's just being real.
Right into.
No, I mean, I'm just being real. Like, so just as much as I studied on the varying degrees of religion and disciplines and things of that nature, I also studied my case because I was actually incarcerated for a crime that I didn't commit. I just had to come to terms with the fact that although I was in a situation that I personally felt like I shouldn't have been in, I had to come to terms with the fact that I did make some mistakes and I wasn't a perfect angel, and I was involved in activities that ultimately placed me in a situation to where I couldn't even be wrongfully convicted, right? So after I got past that phase, then it moved to, okay, well, let's figure out what we're going to do to get out of here. So I fought for years and years and years to, get out. And it just fell on my words and my emotions and everything kind of like fell on deaf ears. I was taken for so much money by attorneys. It was a lot. But long story short, when Alicia and I connected, and she and I built the type of bond that we had, and she saw that I was serious because I know that's what it was predicated on. She just wanted to know I was serious. Right. Because kind of what you were talking about a little bit earlier, in our culture, to a great degree, oftentimes when some of they come back, they make all these promises that they're going to be a certain way, and then when they come home, they do just the opposite. And I refuse to fall under that type of a statistic. I knew what I was standing on, but I just wanted to make sure that she understood what was going on. And I'm gonna be honest, at certain points, I think Alicia had more faith in me getting the way I needed to than I did in my own self. Not that I didn't feel like I was worthy of anything like that. It's just that I had been through so much, and I had went through so many different layers of recourse before she even came into my life at that time, that I was kind of like, ugh. But nevertheless, we built it, and Alicia saw what I saw. We bonded together. Alicia
is let me tell you something.
This woman, right?
Her patience is unmatched.
So she'll tell you about her education.
Yes.
I knew it at this time, but to even take it a step further, she went back to learn criminal justice. So that she can assist me with following the emotions, because I had to no longer rely on attorneys because I had been took for so long. So I said, I'm gonna do it myself. She said, I'm gonna help you.
Right.
She did the footwork and made sure that those motions and things got turned in. And
because it was a lot of one thing about the system is once you get in there, it's easy to get in and hard to get out.
Right. Yes.
And they can know that you're innocent and still hold you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And because we were fighting the way that we were fighting, the system noticed it. And he was very smart too. And they knew it. So they would do things, say they lost his file. They would send him 10, 11, 12 hours away from me so I couldn't visit him. Yeah. They would just do a lot of backhanded stuff. And I was like, I'll go downtown to Frank Murphy. We gonna get this stamped. I had to do a lot, but it was worth it at the end of the day.
Right.
Even when he got his sentence overturned, they made him sit in the county almost another year.
Yeah.
Really?
Just sitting.
That's right. It's a very real thing.
I was one of the first people, and I don't think I've even heard of one after this, that not even on the Soulja Boy stuff, right? And I was the first one. No, seriously, I was the first one. Like they made me go back and see the parole board three times.
Because they just couldn't believe it. It was just like, and sometimes go ahead back.
Thank you. I think what it was most times, a lot of people who may know and understand how the system goes, when you go for the parole board, it's one of two things. Either you're going to admit that you did this crime, or you're not coming home.
Right.
I didn't admit it because it didn't happen.
You didn't
Flat out, listen, I I accept full responsibility for the life that I was living, for the circumstances around it. But I cannot, in good faith.
Right. That's not your truth.
I can't.
Right.
Yeah, you can't.
So they made me go back 3 times.
Wow. To see if he would change your story, to see if they could break it down.
And I was there. I was his representative. Like how we sit now, and how we were sitting in front of the parole board. So it was me, him,
and my dad.
And
the last one.
Yeah, Pops came in there at the last minute. He was there. And then they were just asking us questions. And because we had fought for so long, everything was together. Church support. I had letters wrote. I mean, it was just like, what's up? Let him out.
Right.
You know,
like,
and
what's the problem?
they couldn't believe that he had this much support. You know.
And y'all had not been married yet.
No.
Ladies, I need y'all to pay attention. This is what I need y'all to hear from this story. Stop listening to your bitter little friends sometimes. Trust who you are in God. Know what you are doing. Nobody, a connection is a connection. And we can sometimes get in our own way with how things look. How this, no, the girl, he using you, he doing it. I'm quite sure you heard all kind of things. Okay, let's fast forward to today. Now, the accomplishments, it's not even about the accomplishments. How they are as a couple, y'all would have to know these two.
And see, the thing
they are so just in sync with each other, genuine, motivational, educated, fun. I mean, Alicia don't drink, but but that's still my sense. We hang out, but you be like, if you get a Shirley Temple, I'm like, all right.
If I'm wrong. What a lot of people don't understand is the respect.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Respect goes a long way.
Absolutely.
And just how you just said that in the middle of you talking and you thanked her for letting you know what I'm saying? Like
just little things.
The little smallest things as you can see, and that's something from somebody from the outside looking in. Like the respect is there.
And it's not passive aggressive.
No.
It's not, oh no. Had to shut her up. It's none of that. You guys are just very down to earth, and the accomplishments, the fact that you sat down all that time. I'm gonna segue into it because I told him I always forget his titles. Vic got a lot of titles, y'all, but he is the first African American journeyman, iron worker, instructor in the state of Michigan. Do it again. Yes, Lord. Y'all understand how huge that is? How iconic that is? Also a Spirit of Detroit recipient. So that's his stuff. I'm going to get on Alicia's in a second. But iron sharpens iron. I say it all the time. It's the word. It's the word. Iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely.
You definitely found your rib. I don't see too many people that I can say through all they've been through.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, like good.
And to be honest, this might sound crazy, but it's the honest to God truth. We've never broken up. We've never talked about separating, even when he was on the inside. It's never been, I need some space, this not working out. It's never been that. Never.
And not getting no cut. Oh, the baby in here, y'all. I can't say what I really want to say. But, hey, boo. The baby girl in here, true boo. That's the true baby in here. But close your ears, true. Because I'm not their daddy. I'm just saying. Because the physical things in life that have to occur.
Yeah, but and that's the honest, that's the truth. And what you see really is what you get. Nothing is perfect. Do he get on my nerve? Yes. Do I get on his nerve? Yes. Right. I mean, that's just what it is. But for sure, he not beating, he not cheating, he not coming home at night, he not cussing me out, calling me out my name behind closed doors. It's none of that. We communicate well. When I'm mad and got an attitude, I don't even talk. I'll be like, whatever.
Yeah, I can't even see her being mad.
That's just funny. Me, and vice versa with him. But we communicate well and we, get through it. Also, I think with our marriage too, that helps us a lot is that we are ourselves.
Exactly.
We don't play roles. And what I mean by, sometimes people get caught up. I'm married. I have to act a certain way because I'm a married woman or a married man. No, You act yourself. Like me, I talk back.
Hello.
If something don't, and he understand. If something's stupid to me, that's stupid. I mean, and he knows that I'm like that. Yeah. And if we disagree on something, we're going to disagree on it. We're going to get past it and we're going to keep it moving. I don't have to play a role. No, I don't cook 5 times a week. Right. I work and grind just like he do.
Yep.
So whoever called first, what is it, babe? What we eating today? Oh, yep. I'm over here on in Southfield. I'm passing the sucky. So all right, bring me a corned beef home, or vice versa. We just do what works for us.
That is very important to say, and that's why I wanted to do these segments and do things speaking with married couples. And I always forget my questions. My co-producer over here, Nicole, gets on me because she be like, "Rhea, you forgot to ask the question." So give me the question, Nicole.
Well, okay.
How do you, as far as anger, how do you handle your anger when you actually are mad with one another?
I don't talk to him.
She just don't talk.
I just get quiet.
Now, how do you handle it?
Even when he wants to talk?
No, when he wants to talk, we talk. Okay. But he knows when I'm irritated.
So I'll be honest. So there's 3 points I'll go back to. Like one of the first ones is I come from a family of dominant women. All the women in my family are dominant. Right? My mother ran the household. Right? Okay. That's not to say that my dad was weak.
Right.
That's just to say that he played his role, my mother played her role, and that's just what it was.
Exactly.
Right? We strong Black women.
Yes.
That's what I came from, right? And to be quite honest, I don't even think that I would feel comfortable being with a woman who didn't have that type of personality or character. It wouldn't make sense to me because I'm a dominant dude.
Yes.
Right? And yes. I wouldn't, I'm not the type of person that's going to like mess over you. But in my mind, I do understand that I need somebody who has, you got to sharpen me.
Yes.
If I'm always the one that's initiating something and you just going along, that's not helping me. Right? That's the first thing, right? So I respect my wife.
Yeah.
I love my wife. I don't want to lose my wife.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's not a situation where it's not a difficult decision for me. I mean, we go through our things, but my thing is we knew coming into our union, even before we got married, that she's not me, I'm not her. I'm not going to always see things her way. She's not going to always see things my way. And to be quite honest, for the first 8 or 9 years, we didn't even have a disagreement.
It's possible.
Like
it's possible. And I have a friend, I believe it. I just, it wasn't when he married. But I'm saying I have a friend I never argue with. To this day, we don't argue.
It was almost as if we understood one another. We respected one another to the extent. And the other thing, I think more importantly, I came equipped with various qualities on my end, like this. Like she said, sometimes she might not cook. She might not I cook, I clean, I sew, I do everything. My mother raised me like, you don't really need nobody unless you just want to deal with them. Right. But I also understand that it's a give and take. She might cheat. Her job is probably more difficult than mine, whether I'm out in the field or walking in 120 feet in the air. She got babies she's raising on top of her going to work, dealing with thousands of other people's babies. So mentally and emotionally being drained, I have to consider that as well. It's not just all physical. So I know she needs a break too. You know what I'm saying? She come on, she might want to just go out and ride for a minute or go hang out with one of her girls, whatever. She might, baby, you watch Truth? Yes.
Yeah. You always have Truth.
You know, that's I
mean, you always have your daughter. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's his daughter.
And it's not a control thing. If I want to go somewhere or do something, hey, babe, I got this to do. I'm going to brunch with the lake or whatever. Okay, it's what it is. We're gonna make it work.
And vice versa.
And if he got something to do, True, you going with mommy. You know, that's just like I take her to get her nails done when I go. He took her. Just the other day, and so he ended up getting his feet done.
I got my foot's like my rubber.
You know, just to be honest, he makes my life easy. Like with grocery shopping, I don't have to run home and say I gotta grocery shopping. Vic ago.
Some partnership.
He's gonna come home, put the groceries up. He's gonna wash the clothes. Even at night, I like to drink water at night. He always makes sure if I fall asleep, I'm gonna wake up. It's gonna be ice water by the bed because he just know that's my routine. And
They give you hope. They give you, that's why I love them. They give you
and
hope.
It's crazy because people be like, they think they perfect. No, we're not perfect.
You think we perfect.
But we do have a less healthy marriage.
And it's okay. And don't downplay that.
No,
I tell people, no, they are perfect. They perfect for each other. Leave them alone.
Yeah. Like even when we got married, like for real, like we just being straight up, and we've had this conversation before. I know if I had asked Alicia to marry me while I was in prison, she would.
Yeah.
I just felt like she deserved way more than that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I knew that my goal was to come home, and that's what I want us to accomplish together. We did that.
How did you ask?
Oh, okay. So it's crazy, right? So I already knew in my mind that I wanted to, and by this time, she was already pregnant with True.
I was like 7-8 months pregnant.
Right.
At his birthday party that I planned.
She didn't know. So I went to her dad. I met her dad like super tight, and you know I did things the way that I would want someone to do that with my daughter. I went to her dad, explained to him. You know, me and him had already developed a relationship and stuff, and I told him, I said, listen, man, you know, after this baby shower, I'm going to propose to Alicia, man, but I just want to talk to you face to face and let you know that that's what it was, man. You know, get your blessing and so on and so forth. And he was like, oh man, we was tight, right? And I already knew it. So I don't really celebrate birthdays like that. It's just me. It ain't really nothing over the top. But Alicia always wanted me to celebrate, which is cool, and I'm with it. If she wanted me to do it, I'm doing it. Right. So she did all of this planning and all this other stuff. She didn't even know I already went ahead. I had a ring made. I went and had a ring made, everything all together and stuff. And so during the party, everybody was over there, you know, talking about my birthday and stuff like that. And I already talked to the DJ and stuff. And I went over there, I played it off like I had left one of the gifts out the car because I had got her something. And I went over there and I had the DJ start the music. I got on my knee.
Oh.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry.
She said, I ain't crying.
I ain't crying because I'm like, yeah.
Like, yes.
Okay.
I'm over here pregnant.
Yeah, so it was all good, you know.
Now let's push this baby out.
But you know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. We don't even talk about infidelity.
That was gonna be you reading my mind. You already know the questions that's about to come up.
Yeah, we don't even talk about infidelity. Okay. We don't. For instance, he didn't dealt with people before me. I didn't dealt with people before him.
Correct.
And our motto is, if you dealt with somebody, let me know what's up, because I don't never want to be in the room with somebody and look crazy.
That part.
And it's funny because it's so many people that I've known he didn't dealt with in the past before me, and they don't even know that I know.
Right.
But I know.
But I know.
You know, but it doesn't matter. I'm the wife, so what I'm looking for. But and vice versa with him. And I'm nice to everybody.
You are. Absolutely.
And this is like my rollie. You know, he's the one. Let's go out of town. Let's go eat. Let's go. Like we went to the concert the other night. You know, let's go. This is my rollie. You know, True older now, so she hang with us. Of course, Ray, he getting ready to graduate.
Yes.
And then, you know, my son, he's very instrumental in my son's life. They're like this. He's really hands-on with my son. My son is doing really, really, really well. So I'm thankful for that. You know, because, you know, oftentimes you could be with somebody and your kids don't have a relationship with them. And now that becomes a problem.
Yes.
We don't have that issue in our home. And we're on the same page about a lot of stuff.
That's the key right there.
Like literally, when he go places, I can't wait till he get home. What happened? What was it? I'm like,
let me get home first. I want to tell you everything in the car. We don't know to talk about.
Right. He's like, wait till I get home. I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna try to stay up. You know? And it's like,
because y'all friends.
Yeah, and that's how, and that's friends. I think that's what make it better, because we're not trying to look a certain way.
Exactly.
So and another thing too, while we like on that, like seriously, and I'm not about to say this to try to act like I'm a perfect person, because I could have just as easily been different. It's just the way that I was raised. I never cheated on a woman in my life, ever. And people would think contrary to, because I was very familiar with women, right?
Yes.
But the way that my mother raised me, my mother was real raw. She just
Robbery.
she just told me like, I remember growing up, and she just be telling me like, you don't have to lie to no woman.
Exactly.
You pick who you want to pick, and if you want to deal with them, cool. If they want to deal with you, they're gonna deal with them. You can have, and this is my mom, real talk. You can have as many women as you want to. That was her, right? Just don't lie to them. Don't tell them you love them if you don't. Don't do none of that.
That's
because they gonna make the decision as to whether. Don't trick them. Don't try to. Don't do that, because what you do then, now you put blemishes on your record. She used to always say that to me, right? And so I always just had it in my mind. I would just tell them straight up, look, now if we dealing with each other, this is what it is, on that tip, and that's just what it was. So I never had to, like, my whole life, I've only had maybe 5 girlfriends.
Y'all are just so darn cute.
No, I'm serious though. Like, it's what it is.
I'm washed up out here.
Because of the edginess.
But it's funny because when he was locked up, it was no pressure, because in my mind, I'm like, okay, you've been gone 18 years.
Oh man.
And you might want to come home and do your thing, and I'm cool with that. Like,
I remember when I first met you, you said that.
Yeah,
you told me that.
But if you want to do this, we can do this. But I ain't stressing, I ain't tripping, because I know you've been gone for 18 years.
Go ahead, do your thing.
You're not about to just let me. You can tell that part of the story, and even when I would visit him, I'm just being real. I would go visit him. I'll be at the vending machine, getting the food, looking back. And then make sure this nigga ain't talking to himself. And then at the time, that's when them police was cutting women up, putting them in the trunk. So I asked them, I said, do you think you need to go to therapy?
Right.
I just need to know.
Because these people out here is a little high.
I love you and all, but that don't mean you ain't crazy. He's like, I'm good. I'm like, you sure? Because I support you 100% if you need that. I'm just being real.
We got quite a few comments coming in. Let me go back and try to catch some of these comments, y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all. We just
cool.
go
in
the conversation.
The raw thing of what she actually said. She was like, now when you come home, now you make the decision what you want to do.
Right.
I know you've been gone for a while, but when you come home, you make the decision what you're gonna do, because I'm not gonna be looking crazy.
That's
right. You're gonna do what you're gonna do, don't do it. Yeah. But you're not gonna do it with me.
That's right.
And I hope you
get out. That's the ultimatum, but it's not. It's the truth.
Yeah. I hope you get out.
All right. So, yes. Oh, you want to read it?
Yeah, I want to ask.
Okay, she's gonna ask a question. I'm gonna read the comments in a second, y'all.
The in-laws, and while he was, locked up, and then he came out. How do you all deal with in-laws? I'll just leave it.
Like now or
both?
Well, when his mom was sick, I helped take care of his mom while he was locked up. I met his mom while he was locked up, and I was by her bedside.
His mom is.
She passed.
Mom passed on.
Yeah,
mom passed on.
Yeah. And right now, it's all good, but we have a close sanctuary in our home. And it's not that we're acting funny or anything like that. But before he came home, I had already built a life.
Exactly.
So I'm very big on protecting my peace. So, not to be funny, everybody can't come to my house. My kids can't stay at everybody's house.
Okay.
And it's nothing personal. It's just me, and he respects that.
Agreement.
It's all love. It's all respect, but I have boundaries.
Yes.
And I married him, and I love my in-laws. Nothing, negative or anything of that nature. But you have boundaries.
I love it.
And I worked so hard for what I have prior to him coming home.
So they never interfered, is what they never interfered as far as like, are you sure you want to do this, or this is a long time to be with this man?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like my father, I'm a daddy's girl. So quite naturally, me and my dad's talk every day, 2-3 times a day, even to this day. He on here now, I think. And I think my mom is on here too.
That's what I'm about to see. I'm gonna get to these.
My dad was a little concerned, but I mean, rightfully so. I'm your baby girl. I done went to college, got all these degrees, and now I'm telling you, he's in prison, but I love him. You like what?
Like, he's so smart, but she's so stupid.
Like you a little tough.
Like, give me some of the money back.
You just ain't how I raised, But it ended up turning out to be a great thing, and my daddy to this day, family like that's really rare. Yeah. And then like back to what you were saying, I ain't gonna say I lost a lot of friends, but I had to leave people alone.
Mm-hmm.
Because the negativity was on an all-time high.
Oh, yeah.
When you and sometimes it's funny because I'll be like, what if I would have listened to the naysayers? I wouldn't even have my good old
You wouldn't have your good old husband now.
You
say that
know,
on TV, like I wouldn't have my good old husband.
I can attest to that in a form. She know. Her in the world know. But because you get people who be like, well, what can he do for you? And the first thing I can say is that he loves you. Like that love is unmatched. Yeah. I've never had that. And it's crazy, but a lot of people are like, well, that can fade. So can money.
Absolutely.
You know, money can fade. Everything. Your life can fade. You can lose a limb. You can lose an organ. You can lose a whole lot of stuff. But that love, it can fade, but it's not going to go away. If that makes sense.
Well, I mean, you talking about for a relationship or you talking about your dad? Who you talking about?
No, I'm talking about, my dad's gone.
I know dad's gone. I'm
talking about this person.
Okay, because that's what I was like, we talk about that. We talk about that.
No, I'm just saying that because,
this one here.
No, I only said that because of what you guys are saying. It's like I get questioned about it all the time.
Yeah.
Why is it that?
And that's your relationship though.
Right.
That's what I tell her all the time. If you like it, I love it. Now, as long as you're not crying, sad, and all of that,
and I don't,
then you be happy. Be happy. Because that's what I'm learning from this. I've always been, y'all always say I'm too rigid. He gotta be this. I've got this checklist in my mind, and I'm like, I'm too old for this, and he should be this way by this time, and this is that. And that's not everybody's story. If you would have thought like that, you wouldn't have your good old husband.
Exactly.
If you'd have thought like, oh well, no, he's got this situation. Even if he wasn't incarcerated, even if that never happened, just the fact of dating, just the fact of having premarital sex, just the fact of getting pregnant before you get married, those are all things like how I grew up. I'm like, oh no, I can't do that. But that led you to everything happened for a reason. That led you to who you with.
Like we so tight, like
yeah, you found your person.
You know how some individuals in relationships, like a guy or a girl, could have they got sitting around the table, right, to having dinner. When that guy goes to the bathroom, they gotta grab their phone. Can let them see the phone on it, like. You never had that. I got 2 phones.
Yeah, like I don't really understand stuff like that.
Alicia got 2 phones.
I be playing games. That's why I take my phone.
With Alicia for the whole week. Like I got a 3rd phone at home that I keep secure.
I be playing solitaire though. I ain't trying to hide the phone when I go in the bathroom. I be playing the games.
Alicia got all my passwords.
When his direct deposit hit,
as she should.
And his direct deposit hit every week, I know. Babe, your check just hit.
She do.
And I'm just being honest, like. Even when it comes to finances, I'm an educator. I got a career. I make salary.
Let's tap into that real quick. I'm sorry because I steal his accolades, but Alicia has her book. She has Vicky Mac. She has lipstick. We got to talk about the lipstick.
Yeah, I got two master's degrees.
Master degrees
that I got when I was 31. I'm 44 now. I'm into public speaking, so you be seeing me soon. He's into public speaking.
They're both actors. We forgot about that part.
Yeah, we do a couple.
They do a couple. And the baby too. The baby in the movie too. They the acting family. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
And just being honest, my husband, you don't even know my salary.
I don't know salary.
He don't ask my salary. He don't know when I get paid.
She has her own bank account. I have my own bank account. We have a joint account.
And that's it.
Like I don't.
So when it comes to my finances, if I wake up and be like, I want to go buy me a new truck tomorrow. He's like, all right, what time you want to go? Oh, baby, I need you to help me do
and done it.
And the thing about it is that I love it that way. Like when Christmas and holidays come around, if I want to go out and buy him something, I got my own bread.
Exactly.
I can do that. I don't have to go to him and say, True needs shoes. True need latchkey needs to be paid. Every week when he get paid, he come to me, baby, what you need this week?
Right.
I could have just got paid the same day he did. He don't even ask. Because he knows that he knows that I'm gonna take care of business.
Exactly.
And the thing about it is, if I hit a lick or I got some money coming, he gonna be
I heard the hood come out. The hood always.
The 2 degrees.
And your dad said, "I'm here, baby girl." That's the energy.
Hey, daddy.
I'm here, baby girl.
Hey, mom. So the thing about it is like if I win, he wins, and vice versa.
That's
just how we are. He supports me. I support him. I be geeked about his accolades and what he doing. Like
that, as y'all should, but I'm saying it's just natural.
Yeah.
How you guys are with each other, and how you. Let me say, we all go out. We shout out to Time Hopkins. That's where we usually hanging out. It's summertime parties. That's where we normally hanging out at. Shout out to Southwest dropping a day on Tubi. Check out Southwest on Tubi today, y'all. So we'll hang out. We go. Dick is a gentleman. First, he's a husband, but he is also a gentleman to anybody that's around you. So that's the respectful part with how he treats women. How it's just natural. And that's how men should. And a lot of women can't have it. Oh, here, he flirting. Who is he flirting with? He being a gentleman. His wife is right here.
I don't even look.
Like, it's just the asinine things that you see when you go out is unreal. So, but when you think, I always tell people, when you think a certain way, you attract a certain thing. So if you always think somebody wants you, maybe that's you putting your negativity.
Right.
You thinking that way. So no, sometimes people are just being polite. And it's okay, guys. Every man is not flirting. And ladies, calm down. If your husband is being polite to another woman, he's not flirting.
That's just my culture. Like,
yes.
I think
unless you know something else about your husband, that's something different.
Right. Now, I open doors. Like, I mean, she's gonna always walk on the right side of me, left side of me when we're walking on the street. Like, those are things that my parents raised me, you know, to employ. But even as I got older, certain things like I pick up on my own. Like, I respect all women, period, right? But I know that the Black woman is the most powerful and greatest resource on this planet. And so I treat them like that. That's just period. Whether she my woman.
And you have how many brothers? Cousins, uncles, nephews.
You're not like that.
Like that. Lord have mercy. Wow. She's not gonna old. She's not gonna old.
He got a sweet low. He ain't gotta have real.
You gotta be ready for that type of. Don't come inquiring about nothing y'all ain't ready for. If you ain't ready for that grown type of man, don't come after it.
Exactly.
Because that's what we don't attract sometimes. We think we're ready, but we're really not. Because what it takes is balance.
God, I always have somebody that's equally yoked. They gotta be on your speed, like for real. Like, I'm very ambitious just by nature. I like to do stuff. I'm always creating. I'm always trying to elevate and move forward. And Alicia got the same energy and she match it. You know what I mean? So we work really, really well together, and she supports me just as much as I support her. And I think that's like the thing. It still all stems from respect. You got to respect who you with, man. If you don't,
and our marriage isn't stressful.
Marriage should not be stressful.
It's like we married, legally married, but it's like he my best friend.
That's your friend, yeah.
I didn't change the game. It's like, okay, we married now, yay, I can get some good old benefits. But, you know, as far as me just like acting different, I'm just me. Like, and what you see is what you get with us.
Yeah.
We like this all the time, unless
all the time.
I'm irritated if I'm here. But for the most part, this is really what it is. And it's not that, it's not no front. And other people see it too. Me and Vic can be out somewhere and people will come to, it's something special about y'all.
Y'all look just alike.
Sometimes,
like you high tall, like
sometimes he be around the house acting silly. I be like, "Did you tell me the truth? Like you touched, you know?" And he be laughing, but we have fun, you know. And he, you know, sometimes he be like, "I got this, I'm straight," but it's one of them situations like we so close that I just, you know, I meditate and I pray a lot. And just ask for covering.
What advice would you give to a young couple starting out? Maybe someone going through that similar situation. Would you advise someone to do what you did?
I mean, I can't say not to do it because everybody is different. I do honestly think that me and Victor is rare.
I do. I think really y'all are very rare.
Because I was celibate for those years. So, well, I
18 years.
No,
you
no,
okay.
It wasn't 18.
Hold on now.
It wasn't 18. The last four and a half is where we was fighting.
So yeah, so Alicia and I actually met our connection 9, 27, 14.
Yeah,
Okay.
14. So from the time of course, when we first met, I had guys I was talking to.
Okay.
This and that. And then he had little chicks he was talking to, but all that ceased when it got real.
Okay.
No, because we literally make that agreement, like, if this is what it's gonna be, she's like,
but it wasn't no sex popping off, no dating. It was taking care of my son, right, working, and just was fighting his case. And I would go visit him. Our Valentine's days was in the visiting room. Where everybody out with their booze. I'm posting a prison picture like, great visit with Bay today, or whatever. But I just feel like, with any woman, when it comes to marriage or just being with, I ain't no relationship specialist, but get with somebody that's gonna love you for you. If you got to change yourself to be with a man, that ain't it.
And
that's not it. Because let me look a little ugly today. And you better tell me I'm cute.
And that's like for real.
And it happens.
Or that sit down, that flop down sometimes.
Like I don't even think. I think this is the most you really called me by my name, because he called me Queen. Like I was
just gonna say, I always hear him say Queen.
Yeah, he never really called me by my name. And like
we're trying to be fun.
Or I say that.
Y'all gotta argue about that when y'all get home.
But then when I'm irritated, I be like Vic.
I'll be like, so you call me Vic? Like what's up?
I call you by your middle name.
You start calling me that. Like I don't think.
Yeah, but I just think I would just say, get with somebody that is on the same mental, because you can want somebody so bad. Oftentimes, we always want what we shouldn't want.
Right.
And in our minds, we feel like we're going to get them, we're going to change them, we're going to get them to be this way. Even if you marry him, you can still marry a clown. Only thing is, it's going to be harder for you to get away from him, because now you got to go through the divorce court and do this, that, and the third. And don't get caught up in the getting married just to say you're married. Because you can smile and laugh and all that on social media, but when them doors are closed, how happy are you?
Right.
And I can honestly say that I'm happy in real life, so that's a flex for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with saying, babe, let's go to Applebee's today. I want some chicken quesadilla.
Right, because what's wrong with that? And the egg roll, Southwest
but
egg roll.
You do have certain people that say, my husband can't take me there.
You do. I see that a lot.
I'm not knocking that a lot. Do your thing.
I am.
That doesn't mean you can have all the money in the world, but if you're not happy, that means nothing.
It means absolutely
nothing. Because on my birthday, my two took us, we went, got a little room and all of that. He's like, all right, we made reservations. I said, you know what? I want August.
Yeah.
And we went to August.
Yeah, that's one what you
want. We had an orange cream cooler. We got a salad. We got a whole good. I got full. He was like, you still want to go to dinner after 5? I said, hell no. I want to and I was cool with that.
And you got to be real with yourself. All of this trying to play roles and act like this, that, and the third. It's not. Because half of the people, they don't care anyway.
Who are you doing it for?
Who are you doing it for?
Right. Do something that's going to make you happy.
You have to deal with the behind the scenes. Y'all smiling on social media, but he caught cussing you out at home.
Right. Right.
Or you know what I'm saying? He cheating. You got to worry about if he with somebody. But he my husband, though.
Yeah.
Like,
that's my husband.
That's crazy to me.
I'm a stick beside him.
Yeah. Everything too, like, I would never place Alicia in a situation where she feels like bad or like she looks crazy to some outside source. Like, for instance, there have been occasions where we walk into a restaurant or a grocery store or whatever. I may not say like right there at that moment, we walk around like, so we just passed on the aisle. Yeah, that was old girl from, what I'm saying? I always want her to be aware of what's what. I don't never.
And he'll even go as far as tell me if he had sex with him before.
Yeah,
before me.
You need to.
I don't care.
They may act.
You know how some dudes can't stand to hear their woman talk about us too much. I don't care about none of that.
This me now.
I don't want nobody to have one up on me. So
come on, man.
I get that. That's the worst thing in the world, to be in a room full of people and somebody got one up on me. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one rule I've always had. If I'm that person in that room, don't allow nobody to have no one up on me. It's nothing somebody could come and say to me that I don't already know.
Exactly.
If I was to give a young dude some advice, seriously, I would just, number one, I would just say be yourself. Right, I agree with everything that Alicia said because those are the hallmarks of a person being straightforward, right? So that's your foundation. Nothing can stand on a foundation that isn't solid. Period. No. Right. I would also say is again respect. Respect your woman, man. Don't do nothing to her that you wouldn't want her to do to you.
Right. I'm sorry, say that. Respect your woman, respect not your bee, not your hoe.
I mean, your woman,
not your.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what we got to teach the young men all day. This is, and women, stop allowing men to. It's not a term of endearment. Yeah. I'm tired of the bees and the D's and I'm tired of it.
You hear so much, and it's just like to a person, especially from a person from the outside, they hear that it's like it's just so harsh.
Yeah.
And we've gotten so comfortable with it to the point like now you turn on the radio like me and Alicia was just talking about this. It's this song I don't even really promote it like that, but it says something like bounce it like your friend.
Bounce that ass like your friend.
Tell your mom to watch. I see I was trying to be go tell your mom to watch the kid. It's like
this is what we putting out there.
On the radio,
but this is
it was on the radio.
This is a #1 song on the radio. Wow. And what I'm saying is this is what our babies are hearing.
Yeah. But we have,
take me through that. You know what I mean?
I don't want to go through that.
The babies is hearing it. Right?
I don't want to go.
I mean, you might do in your own private.
I want to go through that.
There.
But I'm saying, like, you know,
there
was a point in time where that was something that would be listened to on your own private, whether it was a CD or it was on your Pandora.
Yeah, that's
on the radio.
Yeah, that's over with.
Like with albums, like you got people who got albums that got the #1 hit. But then you listen to the album, those songs that shouldn't be played on the radio.
That's just like I want to say this. He had got an opportunity to do a lead role in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, and listen, in the movie world, I'm say something, preface it, no context. In the movie world, in the film industry, especially independent film industry,
yes,
a person getting a lead role may not come for years. This is a high-profile, good friend of mine, director. He's that, right? The brother offered me, and he hit me up one day like, Vic, man, I got this role for you, bro. I know you will kill it. He said, we wrote this role just for you. If the network that we expecting to pick it up is going to be 6 episodes, a series. I said, that. I said, what's the name of it? He said, it's called Hurt Souls. I said, okay. So I get the script, I read it. I'm like, do I got any latitude or leverage to kind of like switch it up a little bit? Because I know I'm not gonna feel comfortable with this, but if I can work with it a little bit, because, oh man, you can make it work. So anyway, as we going over it, I'm rehearsing some of the lines and I'm reading. He switched it up a little bit. At least you heard them. Go ahead.
He was doing his table read on Zoom, and it was just being real. It was a part on there that a female will have to be giving him oral sex, but you can't see it. But he in the car, but it's like it's supposed to be cut short. And I came in the living room. It was explicit. And Vic looked at me like it was just like he already knew.
Right. Like if I can't
so Vic had to call and say, I appreciate the opportunity, but me and my wife, we don't do that. And
the respect.
And that he would have made some nice money, but
it's not the money.
It ain't worth it, you know.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. So
and then you got the people that say, well, it's just acting. That's everything is attached to something.
I'm not about to see my husband.
Do that. If you wouldn't be comfortable watching it, and with that person next to you, then it's a sign you don't need to do something.
And everybody is different. I'm not knocking nobody. But that's something that me and him already spoke about.
We discussed that even before either one of us ever even took a role, took anything. We're not doing that. It's not. We're not kissing on nobody, licking on nobody, sex. We're not doing that.
There's all different roles out there, so they don't always have to be a sexual role.
And so he had to, and it was one of those situations that he had to tell the guy, and it was so now it was like, dang, I really got to find somebody else. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Sorry, but we not.
You don't want to change your script, or was it just that part?
No, it was
a series.
He was like the main.
We would have to keep.
Don't say that scene.
He was a narcissist.
No. I was like a narcissist. I was playing a narcissist character, and you wouldn't really know that I had a problem until later on down the line because the outbursts and stuff. He was like, this dude just mean, but then you realize I had split person. It was a problem.
And there was a lot of sex scenes.
Yeah,
and we had to just be like, okay.
Yeah.
But I gotta respect that because it's like, man, I wouldn't want to. You know what I'm saying?
This is our our marriage. We're not about to mess up what we got going on for that.
Mm-hmm. Right. What they talking about on there?
The comments. I was yelling at them, telling them to be quiet. But we have quite a few comments on. You see the comment, quite a few on there.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, because normally we come in and try to. But y'all we've been hyped.
We have.
You have to come out and come back in.
Wait. You guys do have a movie that you want to talk about, right?
Who? There's no movie they want to talk about. They was in one, but that's not out yet, right?
So we got one that we did a little cameo in, but
Dangerously in Love.
Got Dangerously in Love.
Shoe Lady Productions.
I got another one coming out.
Tanja, the Shoe Lady.
She's so sweet.
Tanja is
the whole
amazing. They are.
Everybody's
Love them.
I got a lot of shoes.
Every time they post,
I got a lot of shoes from Tanja.
Yeah, I love it over there. The energy is amazing. Kamal Smith energy is amazing.
That's at Collective, right? Don't they have a Collective studio? Okay. Shout out to Collective. Shout out to Tia Matthews. Her movie premiere was yesterday in all the wrong places. I think I got a picture of Tia up there. I think I loaded it right, Nicole. I think I labeled them and say Tia or Black. Just a quick little picture. Her and Shan, they was doing shout out to podcasting. They had the red carpet yesterday at Bel Air. So they did a live podcast yesterday, premiering the show. Premiering the movie, I'm sorry. But that's what it's a part of the movie. And shout out to Juju. It's great, but it's a lot of cussing. A lot of cussing. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just proud of Tia. This is her baby. Is to see your people protect their craft and elevate how they want. I'm always gonna support that. I don't have to agree with everything, but I know how to support people. You don't have to knock it. Like that's your thing. It's a genre for everybody. So they did their thing. They showed out. She was in there acting the fool all yesterday. So shout out to Tia. She had a good time. Shout out to Chantel Mosley, who had a part in the movie. Todd. So I wanted to shout them, make sure I shouted them out. But some of these comments, Lord, I ain't gonna get to all of them, y'all. Hey, Rich. Hey, Mama. Ray, my boy Ray and his wife, Antoinette. They live in Dallas. So I got to have them Skype in to be on the show because he was like, man, my wife don't cry either. He's like, she didn't cry when I proposed either.
So I don't feel bad, no.
No, I know Antoinette like, no, she ain't gonna cry. He's talking about, yeah, they sound like us, laugh out loud. So he's vibing with the whole conversation. My cousin said my husband had been with one other person before me, and I have only been with my husband. For real, cousin? I ain't know that.
You're like, wait, hold on, we gotta talk.
All right. Richard, he said, good evening, Robert. Real good show and couple. My husband was there when I came out of my coma after my aortic dissection. My cousin had aortic dissection. He told me he wasn't sure what he was going to do if I had died. But those are things that we have to discuss as a couple. Like, do you guys have that set up? Y'all know I do Legal Shield as well. So if you need a will and a trust,
that's right.
Legal Shield. I'm your girl.
so we do have several insurance policies. We have our wills, set in place.
Good. That's good. I need y'all to really make sure you have that. Yes.
Set to the side. We know in the event that anything takes place, we know where to go get
don't nobody try to hurt them.
I think that's one of those things where it can be a difficult conversation.
Yeah.
If you don't. It's a mature conversation that you have to have, right? And you have to be secure enough in yourself to know, like, look, we're not putting this out into the universe as if it's going to happen, but at the same time, we know that this is real. We don't know what may or may not happen.
Do you think it's a personal conversation? Like how people say, well, if I go before my husband, I don't want him to marry. Like, have y'all talked like that? Or is that personal? It's certain things in marriage I think are off limits.
I never even thought about nothing like that. Like I just never.
You don't think about it? Okay.
I never thought about that. It's just like, because of course you're not thinking about it. That's gonna be.
I think it helps. I'll put it like that with my sister losing her fiance. Just the not knowing how a person feels about it. Like my mom when her husband passed, she was like, I ain't marrying nobody else. I said, well, you old. He wasn't. Y'all was older. He ain't thinking about.
Say this.
He ain't thinking about that.
I just want my wife to be happy.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
So whatever that encompasses.
Because you got to watch these little, like, it's usually when if a woman passes before, the little church lady's always in the house trying to help uncle. Like, get up off of her. Because she is real. It's a real thing. Sympathy, they be out hot boxing it. So I'm just saying, y'all got to make it clear.
I don't see myself.
Yeah.
A lot of people won't.
Like we've been through so much. Like even with the video I had sent you.
Thank you. You always say, so what happened with the video was we gonna play it later because I couldn't upload it. Okay. But I have it and I added some music to it. So by the time I put this on, it'll be at the end of this when I upload it to YouTube.
No problem.
So y'all, I love it.
That's cool.
Well, yeah, y'all got the cue.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
I mean, we y'all
know how to wrap up.
We got to sit here and talk for hours.
We're gonna.
You know what's funny? It's crazy because I actually have a union meeting I need to be getting to, but
because he's that first African American.
Hey, listen, from your lips to God.
Yes, we gotta get some more in there in a journeyman.
I might have to put Jade in there. Look, I'm like,
so that's another thing too. Like if you guys know some young people, young men, women who are interested in getting into the trades, you can always reach out to me. So you have to be 18 to actually get into the trades. But like as far as like preparing them and getting involved, getting information to prepare them for, I'd say 17-ish. You know what I mean? But definitely,
it's definitely a great career.
It is.
I got 2.
Now it's dangerous. I'm not gonna act like it's not. You have a very dangerous
multiple
job.
Trades, and I'm affiliated. Even though I'm more favorable to the iron workers,
you have a dangerous job.
But I'm concrete. Like I'm affiliated with carpenters and millwrights and
other.
So my son didn't want to do it.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't want to do it.
I hate I gotta wrap it up. So we had a great. It's been a long time coming. Yes. This is our 5th year this year, and we've been trying to get together. We've been on everybody's podcast.
I know, right?
But now you're here. True Boo over there in the corner. Beautiful. True is awake now. True is baby girl. Those that don't know, you see them. If y'all know Alicia and Vic, y'all know True. Okay. But I appreciate you coming out till next week, next Monday. We have another couple. There she go. Come on in the shop. Come on, baby.
Come in soon.
Come on in. She's like, yes, I'm here.
There she is.
Hey, True. Beautiful, beautiful family. I love you guys. Thank you for coming. And until next week, you guys, make sure to check us out. Raw but Real every Monday, 6 p.m. Live life on purpose in your purpose. We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Too late. Bye-bye.
Too late. Done. I appreciate it.
Pull up a chair. Spill what you feel. No filter here. Is it raw, just real? Raw but real podcast.